Oh, 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel, and today we've got a CZ82 magazine here that I'm having an issue with. I went to my local gun store today, and I went through the bargain bin. Now, two of these magazines I bought in that same bargain bin a few months ago, but if you're looking for magazines for an older pistol, check out the bargain bins at some of your local gun stores. Sometimes you can really find some great buys. For example, I've picked up this Bulgarian, or this Makarov magazine, $5. This P64 magazine for my P64 Makarov, $10. This one is a Smith & Wesson 45-16-1 magazine. Normally these are going online for $35-40, $5. And today I also picked up the magazine for the CZ82, and this is the one I'm having some issues with, and we'll go over that. But $8.49. So if you're looking for some good buys on some used magazines, check out some of your local gun stores. Not all of them do it, but sometimes you might be surprised at what they might have in their bargain bin or bargain table. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Problem I'm having is this is an older CZ82 magazine. It's even got the military stamp on it. This has got the aluminum milled base plate on it. The one that came with the gun has the stamped steel base plate on it. Otherwise they're exactly the same magazine. This one goes with the gun and clicks in, and everything's all hunky-dory and fine. I don't have any issues. The new one I just bought with the aluminum floor plate on it will go in, but it won't lock in, and that's an issue. So we're going to take a look, see what I'm going to do to modify this mag to make it work. Now, there's a couple things I've thought that I might do here, and after, and we'll check a few things out. But I could remove, taking a look at this, I can remove a little bit of material off the bottom or the top of this plate, and that might get it to stick in there just enough for that magazine latch to catch, but it will not go in there otherwise. Also, what I think I'm going to do is just enlarge the hole here at the top just a little bit, just enough so that this catches. But my fear is that if this isn't going up far enough, whether the gun's going to feed reliably. So we're going to check it. Chamber is empty, so we're good there. I got some dummy rounds here. You've seen these before. There's no primer in these. These are just ones that I made up, test function in my Macs. What I did notice, go ahead and take this apart here. When I stick the magazine that came in with it, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see a little bit of a lip here, how far that magazine comes up. Stick the one with the extended floor plate on there, and that lip doesn't come up nearly high enough, or near as high. So I wanted to make sure that if I modified this by just extending this little hole here out and making it a little taller so that it clicks, I wanted to make sure it will still feed reliably. Stick that in there. It seems that everything seems to looks like it's going to line up, even though it's a little bit lower than the other magazine. But let's go ahead and put everything back together here. Everything's back together. We're locked open. Let's go ahead and load this magazine with the floor plate, the aluminum floor plate on it. Let's see if it feeds and functions as it should.
All right,
we can see it did pick up the round and load it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it locks it open. So if I'm holding this down, keeping it in there, the gun seems to work and function just fine with this magazine, even though it doesn't go up as far as this magazine. So let's go ahead and we'll do the modification. We'll take a little bit off the top of this latch hole here and see if we can't get this magazine to fit in there. I think I'm going to really like this magazine. It's got a really, extends that base just a little bit more. I know there's a lot of complaints about this magazine pinching your pinky. It doesn't do that with me, but if you can see that milled plate really fits in there pretty flush. So there's not a whole lot of room there for it to maybe pinch your pinky. It does hang over a little bit here, so maybe it'll rub on it a little bit, but I haven't had any issues for me. So let's go get a file this open a little bit and see if we can't get it to fit in this gun, and then we'll take it out and function test it. All right, we've got a little file here, and I just want to file a little bit. I want to be very careful as to how much I take off. I don't want to take off too much. I want to get it to where it just latches. So let's go ahead and take the magazine apart. We'll see if that made any difference, and if not, we'll take it apart and we'll just keep working at it little by little until we get it to work. Nope, not quite yet. We'll just keep working at it. All right, well, I think I got enough filed off of there. It just took a little bit of filing, not a whole lot, just enough to make a little bit of a difference. Most magazines go together on and off pretty easy. So see what happens. There we go. It's in there. It's not moving. I mean, it latched in there just like it's supposed to. I mean, no extra additional force or anything. As soon as it gets flat to the bottom there, it's catching. So I've got an $8.49 magazine for my CZ82. Thanks for watching this 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel. We'll roll on some footage here of me using the magazine, make sure everything functions well, and you have a great day, great shooting, and remember, my grandpa always told me, if you're not making any mistakes, you're not trying anything new. I'm out. CZ82 aluminum base plate modified magazine. Perfect.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.